What if I told you that you could increase your strength by like 30% and take away pain wearing jewelry? If it sounds like BS, just wait. You're going to have your mind blown by this experiment. Okay, so what are we going to do to test my strength getting bigger by the jewels?
And how much?
So first what we're going to do is we're going to essentially test your balance and your strength at the same time. Okay. So first we're going to do it without it. Okay. And then lift the same leg as arm. Okay. Now what I'm going to put straight down on her arm.
You could be great.
I tried.
Can I try one more time? Now that you know what we're doing? Straight down.
Oh my gosh.
All right, now we're going to put this band on her shoulder here. Oh my gosh. Same thing, straight down.
No, this cannot be. Oh my god. That is crazy! You saw me! I couldn't balance and now I can balance. How does this work? We need to do it again. Let's do another test. He's 200 pounds by the way.
205.
205, sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you just hold that.
Okay.
And do the exact same thing.
Oh my gosh.
So exact same thing. And just over. So 1, 2, and so now.
I can hold the man!
And I can do dips and trapeze and all that. all that fun stuff. Yeah.
This is so amazing! So why do we need this biohacking jewelry?
All these different electromagnetic fields, the EMFs that hit your body, they just make your protons and your cells just very off-whack.
Yep.
So you're the radio, and all this other stuff is causing interference.
All of this jewelry is charged with a very special resonance called the Schumann resonance. They're put into a machine, and this gives them a vibration or a frequency similar to that of the Earth's crust. When you wear it, you can see it makes you stronger, and it can even reduce pain.
Okay, so tell everyone where they can.
This week, we're going to learn how to take $2 wristbands and sell them for $50 each. Why you run? What's that? You scared? The show where 15 minutes could save you 100% or more on your bar tab. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and if you've watched as much late-night television as I have, you may have seen some of these incredible wristbands that allegedly increase your strength, they make you more balanced, they make you a better athlete, maybe increase your speed. Now, I don't know if those work, but I know for a fact that these don't work. These are placebo bands created by some friends of mine down in Australia, and I wanted to hit up the bar and see if we could trick people into thinking they had magical powers. Let's check it out. What is going on, Matt? How you doing, buddy?
Nice to meet you.
Awesome, Sean. It's good to see you.
how's it going?
All right, I got a question for you guys. Have you seen all the sports celebrities wearing the bracelets that give them more balance? You guys see, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
What is your opinion? What have you heard about them?
They make you balance.
They give you balance,
Yes.
right? And what else?
Center you, like you're balanced, focused.
Do you think it's real or you think it's bogus?
On the fence.
You're on the fence?
I'm a believer that it's mental, like a mental thing.
You think it's a mental
Yes.
thing? Okay, well that's what I want to do. Actually, I have a few of these right here, and if you like them, I'll even sell them to you at a discount. I'm going to give you a test, and you see if we can make a believer out of you, all right? I want you to stand, Sean, on your right foot. You're right-handed, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Stand on your right foot. I want you to put both your arms all the way out on the side. All right, now watch this. I'm only going to use 2 fingers, right? Just use 2 fingers, and try to resist me. Try to resist me. There we go. There we go. Hey, see, you can feel you're falling right over. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do it again. And you were doing good there for a second. All right, now watch this though. Apparently, there's magical holograms in there. You can put it on your wrist. You can put it in your pocket, whatever you want. We'll just put this on here. All right, now same thing. Balance on your right foot. I'm gonna start with two fingers here. Try to resist me.
It's working, I have to say.
I'm gonna move to my whole fist, if you don't mind. I'm gonna push with all my weight. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna move to 2 fists. All right, I would say that's a successful test, right? All right, let's do another one. Here, go ahead, take it back off.
All right.
This time I want you to cup your hand like I'm gonna sneak something into your hand, all right? And again, keep your feet side by side. I'm gonna push down with my fist. Try to resist me, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now again, here, put the magical bracelet on.
Okay.
There we go. And now cup your hand, and I want you to feel, I'm gonna put down more weight. What does it feel like?
It's pretty powerful.
All right, Marnie. I'm gonna do 2 of them with you. First of all, I want you to turn and face that way.
Okay.
And I want you to interlace your fingers together behind your back.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna push my fist in. Yeah, keep them interlaced. I'm gonna push my fist in. You try to remain straight up, okay? Here we go. All right, that's all right. All right, let's try something different. Here, this time, just put that in your pocket.
In my
That's
pocket?
the crazy part. You don't even have to wear them. Put it in your pocket.
Okay.
And you'll notice the difference. I'm gonna push down with all my weight. I got almost all my weight on there. Does it feel different?
Yes.
All right, so Sean, this time what I want you to do, hold your right hand out, and I want you to turn as far left until you can't go anymore. So just spin all the way around, and then what are you pointing at?
There's a blue garbage can out there.
I'm pointing at like the crack right here.
That, there we go,
like
that
in
crack right
between
there.
there,
All right,
yeah.
watch this. I'm not even gonna touch you. I've got nothing to do with this. Put this in your pocket, because that's the crazy part. You don't even have to wear it. It resonates with your harmonic energies.
All right.
Here's what's gonna happen. Hold your right hand out again. You're gonna be able to spin at least 20% farther this time.
Okay.
Your eyes were awesome when they lit up.
How does that work?
Oh no, but how much would you pay for something that would give you these incredible powers?
At least $50.
That's good. Well, because they happen to cost $49.95.
There you go.
No, here, I'll even give you that one for free. And in fact, I'm going to take you behind the scenes on how this bad boy works.
Okay. All right.
You've experienced it firsthand. What are you feeling? Are you feeling like it's total BS, or you think it's maybe there's something to it?
I think it's mental. I think mental.
Clearly it's mental, but I wasn't thinking about it when I put it on. Like, I'm putting something on, I'm going to be able to do something different.
See, like for you, you expected something to be different, and you feel like that's what created
I
it, or?
just think that I knew the bracelet was going on, and I know that I'm someone who mental can affect physical, and like it just, the Giants all wore those balancing bracelets and they won.
Now let me make it very clear. I don't say that I know what anyone else is doing in the entire world. All I can do is tell you what I'm doing with my bogus placebo bands. These come from an Australian skeptic society. These guys call themselves the Skeptic Brothers. They had a bazillion of these made up for about $2 each, and you can actually buy them at skepticbrothers.com. Now, I don't know if the real bands are real or not. All I know is that for sure these are fake. And I'm going to walk you through the steps on how I made the tests work. There are 4 different tests. Each of them feels totally fair. And people, every time I do it, they say it's like magic. They can't tell what I'm doing different, but they suddenly feel more balanced or more strong. And it turns out that people who perform the test oftentimes will even fool themselves, because the difference between cheating and fair is so small, people can't even tell when they're accidentally cheating. Scientists call this the ideomotor response. It's where psychologically they don't even realize that these very tiny 2 degrees of difference makes the difference between someone falling over and taking all of your weight. So I'm going to walk you through them. The first one was the scarecrow, right? Stand on your right foot, hold your arms all the way out. Okay. I want you to put 2 fingers on his arm, and I want you to push. And as you push down, I want you to aim for right here, about 3 inches over from his left foot.
Okay.
There we go. So you
Got it.
felt that time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm pulling just a little bit to the left, and it takes very little pressure to pull you over, right? Because now what I'm doing also is I'm pointing out how little pressure it takes. I'm not making any mention of leverage or what direction I'm pulling you. I'm getting you in your mind to equate, oh, it takes a lot of pressure to pull someone over.
Yeah.
So then here, now just hold that in your other hand. It doesn't matter if you're wearing it or not. Here, we'll just balance this on your head. So it's magical. This time, exact same setup. Now I want you to aim straight for his foot. Now the only difference is, instead of aiming straight down, I'm just gonna be like 2 degrees in. It's very difficult for your body to notice the difference, so push down. Now go ahead and put your whole arm onto it. Push down. And it makes no difference, right? Now, meanwhile, you notice the increased force that he's pushing down with, but you don't notice that he's aiming ever so slightly off the side. You look ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
apologize.
Appreciate that.
All right, this one's called the deal. And the idea is that like I'm sneaking something into your hand. So you want to cup your hand. You're going to put your fist right in here. Same thing. Now, first of all, you notice your feet are apart there. You want to make sure to put them together. It's the difference between aiming. What I'm doing is I'm aiming for a few inches off to the side. I'm going to pull down, and it doesn't take a lot of effort. There you go. So you definitely feel it, right?
quick.
And again, here, we'll just tuck that in your pocket. Then when you got the band on your shoulder, the magic shoulder band,
Feet
this time,
together.
again, feet together, I want you to aim for his shoe, and you'll be able to put all of your weight down. And no matter how much weight I put on, that very, very tiny amount of leverage makes a huge, huge difference, right?
Yep.
Now it's time for one of the most effective of them, especially for somebody who's overweight or very, very tall, because they don't expect that they can be pulled all the way over backwards. So turn around facing away from me, cup your hands together, And again, the same thing. I'm gonna pull down. Now this one is shockingly effective because there's no way for you to compensate if I pull you over your heels. And you can feel that it pulls you right off balance, right? And there we go, pulls you over. Now obviously, if you do this with somebody in real life, you do not want to let them fall over onto you. You gotta keep a hand on their shoulder, be courteous, don't make them fall down and crack their head. That's not fun. But now when you have, actually here, put this, we'll balance this on the top of your head. There you go.
We got it.
All right, now turn around. Now I'm gonna aim for your heels, and I can put almost my entire body weight in there. If you point, as you push down, point directly at their heels, they will be able to take all of your weight. If you point just a few inches behind their heels, you feel that difference as they fall over. This last one's sort of a kicker. Some people think it's a good one, some people think it's a bad one. What I like about it is that it doesn't involve me manipulating anything, so you can't accuse me of using leverage. So again, I want you to put your feet together. I want you to put your right arm out, just your right arm. I want you to spin around as far as you can. All right, what are you pointing at?
The window.
That corner right there.
Yeah.
All right, now, by putting the wristband on you and telling you that you're going to surpass it by 20%, part of what I do is I set a new goal for you. And that's very important, actually having in your mind a vision of what you can do. So now I've inadvertently set a goal for you. And whenever there's a goal, you muster up a little more courage. And also, you've done it once, so you know what your body's capable of. So now that you know what to expect for it, and in fact, now that you've done it a few times, I bet you can go all the way around to that other side over there. Go ahead and try it. See? And then you realize that even keeping your arms straight, you're able to do it. Now, let's see how far you can go. And you're able to go way farther. Let me see how far you can go. So all of a sudden you can suddenly make it another 20 degrees.
Yeah.
And it feels like there's no rational reason why it should be different from one to the next, but part of it is setting expectations, part of it is leverage, and part of it is a kind of cooperative fooling yourself that cause people to feel like these bands actually give them magic gifts. But you guys were awesome. Thank you so much, Marty. Thank you so much, Brandy. So now that you know my secrets, still want to give me $50?
No.